crazy. I feel like I'm crazy. But I know I'm not crazy. And my mistakes don't break me. They say that I'm crazy. I feel like I'm crazy.
What's up, my little crazies? It's your girl, C to the GGG, back with another video. Whoop, 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 y'all. It is Story Time Thursday. Y'all, I was thinking, what would be a good story to tell for my new channel on YouTube? So I was like, I think my little crazies should hear the story about me almost getting kidnapped. Yeah. So I decided I'm going to tell that story again for my brand new channel. Now, some of my old little crazies, y'all might heard this story before. But for my new ones, y'all, it was crazy. And I mean, it was crazy. Okay, y'all. It all started 2 years ago. I don't know if y'all remember the Vive chat lines, the local chat lines. I don't know if they still got them or not, because I don't get on those chat lines no more after what happened. Well, anyway, I met this guy off a local chat line. We talked for about 2 days. We decided to get online to play Spade Plus, which I told you I love playing spades. I play on Spade Plus all the time. Anyway, we got on there. We had lost. He cussed me out. He called me all kind of names. I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. He threatened to put a bullet in my head, y'all. Yeah. And I'm like, somebody gonna get that mad over a spade game? It's not worth it. It's not worth talking to, being friends with. No, it's not worth it. So I stopped talking to him. Now let me back up. We only talked 2 days. I'm not mistaken. I do not remember him sending me a picture right then and there. Because like I said, 2 days. We were just talking, getting to know each other, playing games on the phone, you know. Anyway, y'all. 8 months later, around Christmas time, he messaged me back on the chat line. I called the chat line. He sent me a message. Now, I did not know it was him. He gave me the number. I was like, don't I already have your number? If this is so-and-so, I don't want to talk to you. He was like, no, this is not so-and-so. I got a new number. He says, I even prove it to you. I'll send you some pictures of me. Now, y'all, remind you, I was younger than what I am now. Dumber than what I am now. Not that wise like I am now. Okay? Yeah. When he sent me the pictures, it was like 3 or 4 of them. In my mind, I'm like, okay, why not be him? Who got that many pictures of someone in their phone? You know, back in those days, you know. So, I think we talked maybe, again, 2 or 3 days. Nothing bad happened. It's just we fell out of touch. I guess we just basically quit talking. That February of that following year, the next year, sorry, because around Christmas time, in February, I get a phone call. It was on a Sunday. He says, can I come down and see you? He says, this is blah, 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 blah. Now, when he called the second time, he used a whole different name. And I'm like, you know what? It was a Sunday night. Not really that Christian lifestyle. I'm like, why not? I ain't got nothing else to do. Just sitting here chilling, bored. First mistake. If somebody want to come to your house 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, that's not a good sign, y'all. That's just not a good sign. Did not know that at the time. But hey, back to the story. So I said, yeah. So he was driving, coming down here. I get a knock on the door. He came on in. I kept thinking, I said, who is this man in my apartment? I said, who is this man? I said, this is not the same pictures I got on my phone. I said, who is this guy? So, let me back up. The first time when he threatened to shoot me and stuff, got mad over a spade game, I don't think he sent me a picture right then and there. Because I would have remembered who he was when he first walked in the door. I didn't know who this guy was at all. So, ding dong, second clue, he asked to take a shower. And then he said he was hungry. Now, at the time, I wasn't thinking. If you just left your own place and coming to visiting somebody, especially y'all, my little crazies, know what you wanted 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We know. I'm not going to say because my little crazies, my baby crazies. But why wouldn't you take a shower before you come to somebody's house? Is that, I don't know. Number 2, wouldn't you eat before you come to somebody's house? That time of morning, I could understand if it was the daytime, lunchtime, cook a little something, blah, blah. Anyway, that was my mistake. He got in the shower. I had this gut feeling. I said, something isn't right. I said, something is not right. At the time, me and my best friend that used to live across the street, I miss my homegirl. I wish she was still here. She just moved away, y'all. That's all. Anyway, we wasn't speaking. I tried to call her. Because, let me back up. Back in those days when I was actually dating, going out, meeting people, which I don't anymore. We used to have this thing. If our porch light is on, that means everything is okay. Like, I would tell her if I got a date coming over, or if she had whoever coming over. If the porch light ever went off, that means something is not right. Call 911. I try to call her. She would not answer. I tried calling her sister. And I didn't have her sister phone number. My sister was on Facebook. So, I didn't know if her sister had internet or not. I couldn't reach her. I didn't want to bother my mama, stressing her out. I didn't want to bother my family, which I should have. Stressing them out. Long story short, he got in the shower. He got out of the shower. So I said, well, I remember like it was yesterday because I had ordered a pizza. I would never forget. I said, well, honey, I already ate. I ordered a pizza. I could cook you something. I went in the kitchen to cook some noodles and some chicken Alfredo. It wasn't no chicken. It was like some Alfredo sauce or something with some noodles. I can't remember. Long story short, he laid down in my bed. While I was cooking, I was like, who is this man in my apartment? Like, who in the world is this man? So, I went in the room. I sit down. And I said, well, your food is almost done. He said, okay. So, I was like, can I ask you a question? I said, please don't get mad at me. I said, who are you? I said, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I have no idea who you are. I said, I don't want to be disrespectful for nothing, but I don't know who you are. He started laughing, like that evil laugh. Y'all. He told me his name. It was like my heart literally dropped. Because I remember the name. The first name he gave me. Not the second, the first one. He said his name. I was like, you're not so-and-so. He says, no, I'm not. I said, you're the guy with the 3 or 6, 7, 8 kids. I can't remember how many kids he had. A bunch of kids. He started laughing. He said, yeah. He was like, I'm sorry, but if I had told you the truth, you would never have met me. Oh, what do you think? Really? Like, really? Anyway, y'all. Y'all. Oh, my light bright. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. Now, I did not say to him, oh, you're the guy that threatened to kill me. Just in case. Now, I wasn't that dumb. I was kind of smart not to mention that. I went back in the kitchen. Another mistake. Wouldn't a normal person want to call 911? No, I'm not normal apparently. What a normal person would have ran to their neighbor house. Because if you're in the bedroom, you in the kitchen, your back door, you see it behind me. I'm in the kitchen, back door, cooking, bedroom, that way. Wouldn't you run outside? Wouldn't a normal person do that? No. See to the GGG. Wasn't thinking. I went on and finished cooking. Went back in the bedroom. In my mind, I was thinking this, y'all. And for my crazies, my little crazies, especially my young ones, do not ever think that. You would call the police, run, get some help or something. Don't do what I was thinking. I was thinking this, y'all. He only want one thing from me, and that's some booty. Either he gonna try to rape me, or he just wants some booty. I said, maybe if I give him some, he'll leave. No, that wasn't the case. Anyway, this is going to be a long story time, y'all. It's going to be a roller coaster. I can see that already. Because I'm not even near done. We ain't even got to the kidnapping part yet. We ain't even got that. It might be a part 2. I'm not for sure. So, just in case. Anyway, back to the story. Went in the bedroom. We ate. No, we didn't eat. He ate. Did our little thing, whatever. The next day, I'm like, okay, he's going to leave. I ain't got to see him no more because 9 out of 10, not every man, but most guys, not every, there's some good ones out there, they're just looking for a booty call. That's all they really want. 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, they don't want, they're going to leave, never show back up. I said, okay, whatever, that'd be fine with me. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, it wasn't like that. Next day, he stayed in bed all day long. I said, ain't you going to get up and go back? Now, I'm going to tell you, because he lived in Nashville. I can tell you that part. I said, ain't you going to go back to Nashville? He says, no, not right now. And I'm thinking, okay, why not? I didn't ask him that. But that was what I was thinking, because I was scared. He told me that he wanted to go get some weed. Now, I don't think that time I've ever smoked weed before. If I did, I had smoked it one time. And I remember that story. That's another story time I got to tell you about that. I'm not mistaken. I don't think I've ever smoked weed before. I didn't have no choice but to smoke it. I was scared. He said, here, smoke it. Smoke it. I'm like, okay. But we're going to back up some. Because I'm all off the storyline. Long story short, he was like, where do you get some weed at? I said, I don't know. I don't smoke weed. He said, well, we're going to go find some. Y'all, I didn't want to get in the car. I was like, I want to stay home. He said, no, you coming with me. You getting in the car. We got in the car. Don't get me wrong. He was nice. He was sweet. He was a gentleman. Kind. Got in the store asking people like, Oh, you know how guys talk. Oh man, where do you get that weed at? Where can I get it from? You know how guys are. And I said, I'm going to jail for going around. He might be asking the cop. All I know, I don't do that kind of stuff. Long story short, we drove around. He drove around. He drove around. Got in the car. Another mistake a normal person would have done. If you in the store, why didn't you ask for help? When he was in there paying for the stuff, I could have whispered, help me, or I'm in trouble, or I could have wrote on a piece of paper my address or something, get some help. No, my little crazy butt just kept on falling on like a little mouse, like it's all cool and Gucci. Like, was I that desperate? Really? And I'm being real with y'all. I'm being 100% real. Like, I look back on it today, but like, girlfriend, was you that desperate for a man? And it was not. I was desperate. I was afraid. When you in that situation where you are afraid, you're not thinking until you look back on it. You don't realize what you could have done differently. But anyway, back to the story. He got his little weed, whatever. Came back home. I remember like it was yesterday. He cooked some nasty. I love neck bones, y'all. If you don't know me, I love neck bones. I can eat neck bones all day long. Them neck bones was so nasty. Neck bones and some it wasn't cabbage. It was what is that? Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. That was so nasty. I sit there and had it in skins, sauerkraut, and neck bones. The most nastiest food I've ever ate in my life. So I'm thinking, okay, he's going back home tonight. I'll be okay. And by the way, for the record, when I smoked the weed, I wasn't high. I was okay. Thank God it was weed, nothing else. Thank God above. Okay. Sit there on the couch. I asked him again. I said, ain't you going to go back home? Y'all, he gave me a look that could kill. He rolled his eyes at me and said, no. He said, I'm staying. He said, I'm on the run. Once again, my heart dropped. Now, we're going to pause for a second. No, we're not. We're not going to pause. I'm going to keep on going because I'm going to tell you this little thing. And I want y'all little crazies to listen to me very carefully. But we're going to move on. I'm going to tell you a little something what happened. He said that he was on a run. I said, for what? He said, for drugs. He says, I go to court. He says they're going to violate my probation and I'm going to go for years. Like, he guess he's going to be locked up for years. Whatever he did, you know, I got to get this man out of my house. I knew right then and there. I said, something is not adding up. I said, this man is not here because he liked me, or he's not even here because he wanted a booty call. He's here because he needed a place to stay. Y'all. Oh boy. It's going to have to be a part 2 to this video because this is going to be a long ride, y'all. And I apologize because it's getting juicy. Because I keep on thinking about back then what happened. I cried. I went in the room. I came in the living room and I bust out crying and I started praying to God. I said, God, please, something is not right here. I said, God, something's not adding up. I tried to call my friend again. She wouldn't budge. She wouldn't even answer. I said, girl, please answer the phone. The next day, he wanted some more weed again. Long story short, he called his brother. To this day, I don't even know where the place was. He says, come on, we're going to get some weed. Which my dumb butt going to come on like a little mouse. Now, I didn't know he was going, when he was on the phone, I did not know that he was calling his brother for weed. I thought he was just calling his brother to have a place to stay. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, it wasn't like that. He called his brother. He got me in the car. He said he was going to go get some weed from his brother. I says, no, I want to go home. I said, you can go get some weed, do whatever, but I'm going back home. He says, no. He says, you coming with me. I says, no, I'm not. I'm going back home. Y'all, he locked the car door. Childproof lock, whatever lock. I don't know what kind of lock it was. I couldn't get out of the car. We was driving. Now we're going to pause. This time I'm going to pause. Before all this stuff happened, my cousin and my mama, I was so mad at them for being in my business, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, back in those days, I was a thought. I didn't care about my life. I wasn't even thinking about God. I wasn't even thinking about Christ. I didn't care about nothing besides getting some booty, whatever, doing what I was doing my thing. I didn't care. I really didn't. But you know what, though? That was my past, and that's what God is for. The past is the past. You move on from it. I think it was maybe 1 or 2 days before this happened, I literally cussed my mom and my cousin out like a dog. I told them to get out of my business. I'm a grown woman. I can say whoever I want to. I can blah, 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 whoever I want to. It's my body. Y'all, I cussed them out like a dog. I did. I cussed them out like a dog, y'all. You know what? I think there's going to be a part 2 of this video. Yeah. I'm going to make y'all wait, little crazies. We're not even going to get to the kidnapping part yet. We're not even going to get to it yet. I'm going to make y'all wait. I'm going to be mean to y'all. My little crazy. I'm going to be evil. Evil, evil, evil. Even though I could finish it, I'm going to make y'all wait until tomorrow. I think I want to do that. Yeah. I'm going to put it like this. I cussed them out like a dog. I was really mean to them because I was still meeting guys before this happened, like on the chat line. And I got to tell y'all a story time about that too. Y'all, it's so many story times I got to tell y'all. Y'all got to get to know me. Y'all, it's unbelievable how I became addicted to the chat line, meeting guys off the chat line. And I told them they were in my business. They out of my business. I'm a grown woman. But I'm trying to say, y'all, be careful what you say to people, because the same people you cuss out is the same people you're going to need. And I'm talking about myself. I needed my mama to be in my business. I needed my cousin Deshaun be in my business. I needed President Donald Trump to be in my business. Back in that time, them days, or whatever, I needed him to be in my business. And you don't want to get there how I feel about him. But I will want my bullies on YouTube to be in my business back in those days. What didn't happen to me. I don't care who you was. I don't care if I hated your guts. I wanted you to be in my business when that happened to me. Yeah. Y'all, it was horrible. Like I said, we're going to end it there because I'm going to make y'all wait. I'm going to make y'all wait. I'm going to make y'all wait. Basically, he got me in the car. He locked the car door. We're going to end it there. Y'all, it was... All I got to say, the next part is the scariest part of the story. I look back on it today and I'm like, wow. Wow. What was I thinking? But, y'all... Stay tuned for part 2 to Storytime Thursday. I'm going to make y'all wait until tomorrow. I'm going to make y'all wait. I'm going to finish this tomorrow. Yeah. I think I'm going to make y'all wait. But, y'all, just be careful out there. Just be careful. Be careful who you meet. Be careful who you date. Don't be like I was. Don't be like that. But y'all, don't forget to thumbs it up. Like. Share this video. Share this video to people, young women, young girls, Oh, share these 2 videos. Please do. Please share them. If you have any questions, if y'all want to come from me, be like, CG, girlfriend, what was you thinking? Are you crazy? Come for me, because I need it. I need it. I don't mind it. Y'all ain't going to get blocked. Y'all ain't going to get deleted. I need y'all to come from me. I don't mind it at all. I really don't. Whew, y'all, remember, I love you, but God loves you more. Take care and be blessed. And stay tuned for part 2. Bye-bye, my little crazies.
Crazy. I feel like I'm crazy. But I know I'm not crazy. And my mistakes don't raise me or break me. They say that I'm crazy.